What's up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video. We're back talking about Planet Coaster 2, and I want to break it down a few more things that I found out just from other content creators in general. I've been watching some of their videos, so we do have some more information about Planet Coaster 2 if you didn't know. So we're going to talk about a few of those things, and the first thing I want to point out, if I can find the part of the clip here, is if we go over into here. And that's because we're going to be kind of talking about this. So if we go here, so here's the flat rides. And as we kind of already saw, we're going to be able to customize our flat rides and theme them up and actually make them a part of the ride where we can actually plop these down onto the onto the flat ride, and it'll actually animate based on where it is on the flat ride and can be a part of the flat ride. So we can actually do actual proper theming for these rides, which is actually really cool, and we'll be able to upload into the Steam Workshop and have those blueprints probably as well, so you can have limitless amounts of different theming for a lot of these rides. But this is also going to be for coaster trains as well. If you guys didn't hear this, this is some awesome, amazing news, and it's a game changer. The coaster trains, so say like the B&M Dive here, because why not? We can actually add scenery pieces to the trains, and actually it will animate with the train, so it will actually stick with the train. So we can actually customize our trains the way we want using scenery pieces. So if we want to put like lights on our trains, we can actually do so. That's going to be a huge game changer and actually opens the possibility for so much stuff. Like if we're able to, I'm hoping we have Theme Maker's Toolkit. That's not confirmed yet. I would hope that we get the Maker's Toolkit in Planet Coaster 2 because it would make sense, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. But then we can like maybe do Theme Maker's Toolkit with like the logos for our coasters. Like I like to make custom logos sometimes for my rides, and then you could actually put it on the ride. That'd actually be really cool to be able to do that. Or you can actually do a logo of your park and put it on there as well. That'd actually be really neat as well. I think it's underrated that I don't know if I've really talked about it, but I love this little shot here, of course, with the dive coaster and the trapdoor slide as well at the same time, going down this drop at the same time. I think that's so cool and very creative on how they did this trailer, because it kind of parallels, like, yes, we have theme parks, but now we have water parks as well, and they're going to be simultaneously in the same game. And we're going to put them next to each other, kind of like visualize that, which is also a really cool thing as well. And then look at the foliage and stuff here. We have, obviously, we're going to be getting probably a lot of beach themed items and stuff like that. You see all the flowers and everything, and I love this like fencing back over here. And of course we have the catwalks. Hopefully we can customize our catwalks kind of like what we did for like the, I think it was the Copperhead Strike model, where you could actually do it on left, right, or both. Hopefully that's going to be an option for all of our coaster trains as well this time around. I'd imagine we'll be able to do like first person, of course, on the water slides, which would be pretty fun. And I'm hoping like this is a good idea of that when you're under the water, it'll be a lot better than what Planet Coaster 1 was like, because we're definitely putting an emphasis on water. And everything. So, but yeah, that coaster train feature is going to be huge and a huge game changer. It's going to allow us to make our coasters feel fresh and different by being able to customize our trains and add scenery pieces to those trains. I don't know how crazy you can go. I don't know if there's going to be a limit on how much you can add to a train. You can also apply it to all the trains as well. So you can actually, if you have multiple trains, you can apply it to the other trains with a click of a button. There's going to be a mirror option also in the scenery. So you can actually build or work on one side, and then you can mirror it to the other side. That's another game changer. That's going to be huge for just building in general. The pathing system is all reworked and going to be revamped. And the pathing in this trailer looks absolutely incredible, by the way. Let me go back here and see. I know I kind of broke down a lot of this to begin with, but like just the pool areas in general look so good. I am so excited and happy of how those turned out. Like these pathings that go around the pools, and the pools look fantastic. Let's see what else we can see. We have changing rooms and shower. Oh, that looks like a shower sign. But yeah, we'll definitely have like changing rooms. I think we've already seen that a few bits as well. And yeah, look, coaster trains, or this train station for the wood coaster over here, actually looking pretty fire, actually. What else we got? We have those hotels in the background. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to see if we can get some sneak peeks on really trying to look really close at some of these rides in the background and some of the stuff in the background to see if I can catch anything. And again, this is pre-alpha footage, so the visuals actually could probably be upgraded before the final release as well. So here we have B&M Surf Coaster, of course. There's another B&M coaster track that's a different color over here, so I'm not sure what that is, if that's something different. We can kind of look a little bit into the station there. This is what that looks a little interesting. I see some fencing there. I hope that we can customize our fences, or like our gates and everything a little bit more, and not have to have like giant platforms. I'd prefer just to have the coaster track there as the station, maybe just the gates, and then we create the platforms ourselves, because the platforms sometimes are a little bit too big. And I'd like to be able to have a little more customization with that. Let's see if we see anything here on this flat ride. I love the hanging lights. They look great. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's like some sort of interesting themed lamppost. Looks great though. The support structure, the auto-generate, I don't know if these are auto-generated. I'm assuming these are auto-generated supports. Maybe either that or they're custom supports that are built. They look fantastic though. The supports on the water slides look very, very good overall. So we got a big splash here. I hope we get water coasters. That's another thing. I would love to see us get water coasters in the water parks as well, because I absolutely love water coasters. They're definitely my favorite ones. So if we look over here, you can definitely see like the same kind of like style for Planet Coaster 1. We have the little small operator booth. Something I'm not liking that much, that it's a nitpick again, is you can see the exit and entrances are kind of like the stupid sci-fi gates again. I'm not a big fan of those gates. I wish we could have either generic ones or just have invisible ones. I would love to be able to make that just invisible. So this is something that I noticed actually earlier today, and it was something I wanted to kind of comment on, because we don't even get different themed ones. Like, we just get this one, and that's how it was in Planet Coaster 1, and to theme it, you kind of had to cover it up. So I wasn't a big fan of that, and I would prefer to just have invisible versions where we can actually kind of just customize it ourselves. That'd be very, very useful, very, very helpful. You can kind of see some stairways right there, some curved stairways. Hopefully, doing stairs is a little bit better, where we can create whatever angle we want. That's another thing to note, because like you could only do like certain slants, but it would be nice if we could go any angle that we want. I'm not sure if Planet Zoo like that or not, but going back to the hotels here, kind of just another thing you can kind of see. It looks like we're going to be able to place the rooms, and they have the curtains right there. You can see the kind of the curtains on the windows, so I'm assuming maybe those are they kind of redid the hotels a little bit. They're kind of, you know, emphasizing that you're going to be able to build some nice resorts, which is pretty cool. As for these last couple shots, I don't think we see a Chief Beef in the background, and that's a nice park bench and park trash can. Pretty nice there. Let's see if we can see anything in the background here. I'm really trying to go more into depth in this breakdown a little bit more than what we did yesterday. So then we have Queen Splash. I've been told that is the new mascot's name, Queen Splash, which is awesome. We have of course the folding chairs here, or the nice lounge chairs or whatever that you see in a lot of water parks. I'd imagine we get some umbrellas and stuff like that. Looks like might be some sort of queue line back there, probably for this water slide maybe. And then we have some restrooms, it looks like. I'm not seeing anything groundbreaking. I don't know what this is. It looks like some sort of kite or some sort of flag or kite or something like that on top of this building. It looks kind of interesting. And yeah, that's all we got there. And I'm not seeing too much more. I see some like text, or you can kind of see like the sign back here that has like letters. It looks like we might get some nice letters to use in game, which is always very, very nice. And that's about all I can really see here. So another thing we can do is actually head on over to the Planet Coaster 2 website here and see if we can see anything in like the screenshots that they shared with us here. Here's the B&M Surf Coaster. I see a building back there. The pathing looks great, by the way. Looks like some restrooms there. Just some really cool stuff. Not really seeing much more in there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, did I break it? There we go. Can we just go like back and forth? Okay, just click off. Okay, so here's another good shot. The paths look incredible, by the way. These plazas and like they just look so good. Like everything here, it looks fantastic. And I can't imagine when we have like really experienced builders that are really good, you know, like over at Rudy Rinkamel, Delay Designer. I can't imagine what they're going to be able to create in this game, especially if the developers made this kind of stuff. And again, I pointed out last time, but like the coasters auto-generated supports still kind of look a little poopy, but you know, they can only do so much with those sometimes. So I can understand as long as they give us, you know, custom support tools where we can custom support. I love our new mascot here. Don't know if there's an official name for the shark mascot yet, but looking awesome. Here's the arrows now. I'm dumb. All right. But yeah, these plazas and the plazas slash like the pathing looks great. I will say that is one of the biggest takeaways is the pathing looks incredible, and there are a lot of coasters in this little park here. I wonder if it's going to be one of the scenarios potentially. And then also to kind of touch up on another thing that I may have kind of misspoke. Well, I didn't misspoke, but I was kind of unsure what it meant. But there will not be like any multiplayer function in the game like we were hoping. There's going to be an easier way to share your parks together. So if you're doing like a collab, you guys can both have access to the park, I think what it is. So you can have like, all right, I'm going to give access to this person so they can work on the park, but you guys can't work on it simultaneously together in like a multiplayer, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but hey, it is something a little bit better. Like we can access these parks together now, and I will say that is a little bit better as well. But yeah, a lot of features. The coaster cam, we got a little bit of a insight on the coaster cam. It is nice and smooth, a lot better than Planet Coaster 1. So this is just coming off of because I guess a lot of creators did get to see a bit of footage of gameplay already, and which I'm very jealous, by the way. I'm actually thinking about actually creating a new email for anybody that wants to contact me, whether it be you, the subscribers, or you guys, my fans, or any viewers, really. I don't like using the word fan. I'd rather say like viewers. But anybody that wants to message me or anything, kind of like a direct message kind of, I'm going to create an email, and I will have that on my YouTube channel so people can access that email if anybody needs to come and contact me with me. And that includes you, Frontier, you guys. So keep a lookout for that. It will probably be like jldbgames@gmail.com if that's available. I haven't made it yet, but maybe by the time this video comes out, it will be there. But yeah, I'm gonna create a new email to where it's easier to contact me for the YouTube channel. So keep that in mind. But yeah, guys, I've been thinking about this game nonstop, and I cannot stop thinking about it. So they always never disappoint with their announcement trailers for these kind of games, and this is another one of those that I just absolutely love. All right, let's take a look here. Starflyer again. Again, I hope that's adjustable heights. That's what I'm hoping for. But this is a great shot. I think visually it looks a lot better than Planet Coaster 1. So that looks incredible. I'd imagine it's going to be a step up from Planet Zoo when it comes to like visuals and graphics and everything. I mean, everything looks great. I don't know if this is completely in-game or if some of this is rendered. This kind of looks like a combination of both. This kind of slightly looks rendered, but I could be wrong. It says pre-alpha engine footage, so assuming it is actually in-game. This is definitely some in-game shots here. But we're going to be breaking down the gameplay that we're going to see on the 31st for sure. So stay tuned for that. I'm also going to probably do some of my speculation, wish list, stuff like that. Some stuff I'd like to see into the game that could make it into the release. And kind of maybe the next videos we're probably going to discuss what things we can expect in the base game. Because Planet Coaster 2 might not have as much stuff in it, content-wise. I mean, we're getting a ton already because we're getting water parks, but we might not have everything right away, or not as much because they're gonna leave room for DLC, right? So it might not have the library of rides and attractions as Planet Coaster 1 right off the bat. In the end, it will have more probably, but we'll have to wait and see. Nothing's been clearly announced yet on any of that, of what we're getting. We only have a handful of ideas of what we're getting. Again, on the 31st, we're going to take a look at that gameplay. And but yeah, keep on the lookout for... I'm going to be posting a lot of Planet Coaster 2 speculation now, and a lot of Planet Coaster 2 just kind of like my more thoughts. But I kind of wanted to make a follow-up video of my initial reaction and stuff now that I have a little bit more information than I initially did, now that I'm a little bit more up to date on what some of those content creators saw. But yeah, I'm going to, for sure, we're going to be doing a lot more videos. If you guys like to see more speculation videos and kind of my thoughts and what I think, where I think we're going to be going into the future for this game, please let me know in the comment section if you're interested in that. But I'm very, very excited to see what is to come. So, and I'm excited to see that gameplay. I'm curious if it's going to be the gameplay that a lot of the content creators have already seen. I'm curious if it's going to be the same on the 31st than with what they got to see, because they got to see that gameplay I think about a week ago or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe if I would have had a better way to be contacted, maybe Frontier may have tried to invite me to that. I'm not entirely sure if they tried to, but maybe it could be my own fault, you know. But I'm gonna make it to where I can be contacted a lot easier. So don't worry, Frontier, if you are watching, please hit me up. I'm definitely interested. I will promote the heck out of this game. You know that, and I have been waiting for this for so long. I'm more excited than anybody else. But anyways, make sure you guys have a great day and cool tomorrow, guys. Hit me up in the comments what you guys think and what kind of Planet Coaster 2 videos you want me to do. You know, what kind of speculation or wish list or stuff you want me to do. Let me know in the comments. So I'll catch you guys next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks and goodbye.